Hello there, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, you'll learn about the Briard, a breed that is well known for having an independent and friendly personality. We've gathered all this information to help you make an informed decision if you find yourself drawn to this beautiful dog. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the join button. Now, let's get into the video. Dog breed history. The Briard is an old French breed that dates back to the 8th century. Although no one knows for sure where the Briards came from, it is thought that they came to France in the Middle Ages with nomadic people and their sheep from the east. Along the way, these dogs were crossed with local breeds that were good at guarding and herding. This led to the Chien Berger de Brie, or Sheepdog of Brie, an old region near Paris. The Briard was made to watch over and move sheep and other animals. People like Emperor Charlemagne, Lafayette, and Napoleon were friends with the dog. Thomas Jefferson used to hate dogs, but when Lafayette sent Briards to the newly formed United States to protect Jefferson's animals, Jefferson quickly changed his mind. During World War I, they were used as Red Cross dogs, sentry dogs, and ammunition carriers, which hurt the population. Because of this, they weren't brought to the UK until the late 1960s. During World Wars I and II, French natives used Briards as guard dogs and search and rescue dogs, and many dogs of this breed were killed. The Briard is a member of the herding group and does a great job of herding and watching over livestock. He is a fun and active canine to hang out with. In 1922, the American Kennel Club registered the first litter of Briards. Appearance. Briards are herders with a coat that can be gray, tawny, or black. The coat is at least 6 inches long and has some waves. They have long hair on their ears that look like sails when you poke them. The head is long and wide, and the ears are set high and hang or are cut short. A male's shoulder height is between 23 and 27 inches, while a female's shoulder height is between 22 and 25.5 inches. Briards usually reach adulthood between 1 and 2 years old, but they reach a full size between 6 and 8 months. The body has a lot of muscle that is naturally built to work. Temperament. Briards have an independent and friendly personality that makes them great for homes with kids, although they don't do well in kennels because they prefer to be with their owners. If you must get this breed, it's vital to note that they need a big backyard with a pretty tall fence to keep them from running away. Briards are very active dogs that require a lot of physical work. They are brilliant and need activities to keep them from doing things like chewing and digging that are bad for them. Their happiest times are usually when they're with family, but many Briards don't mind being alone for a few hours. This breed's prey drive comes from its instinct to herd, so it's essential to introduce your Briard to other animals early to help it develop a friendly personality. Socialization. Briards are great for people who want a big, intelligent, active dog for herding, hiking, and other activities outside. They make good guard dogs, as they hardly trust people they don't know. When young, they're big and full of energy, making them unsuitable for homes with young children or people who aren't very strong or steady. Older kids and teens might like to train or work with a Briard in various sports and competitions. Note, however, that both dogs and kids need to learn how to get along, respect each other, and stay safe with each other. As always, remember that young children should never be left alone with dogs, and adults should watch every time they interact. Due to their independence, Briards may not follow their owner's orders or even question them. They sometimes think that their owners are just as good as they are. Even though they can be aggressive towards other dogs, they can learn to live with dogs or cats if they're socialized well. They don't like harsh punishment, but they do respect authority. You must first earn a Briard's respect by training it to do what you say. Socializing a Briard should start early and continue for the rest of its life. Grooming. This dog needs a lot of grooming because it has a thick coat and loves being outside. Start grooming your Briard puppy a long time before he needs it. Make sure that grooming time is fun so that he'll look forward to it when he's older, and grooming takes a longer time. Their coarse, double coat must be brushed and combed a lot to keep it clean and free of tangles and mats and stop it from shedding. They're not hypoallergenic but shed much less fur than other large, long-haired breeds. Line brushing, the method of brushing layer upwards by layer, is recommended all the way down to the skin. A good pin brush should be used to brush a Briard several times a week. The number of baths a Briard needs depends on how he lives and what he does. However, the frequency can be anywhere from once a week to once a month or even less. Grooming also includes brushing more than once a week and general care like brushing teeth, cleaning ears, and cutting nails. Also, they must have the hair between their toe pads trimmed regularly. Exercise. The Briard is a high-energy breed used to herding animals. Ideally, they're meant to learn how to control their physical and mental energy from an early age. To stay healthy and well-behaved at home, a Briard needs a lot of exercise every day. They need a big area that is fenced in and safe to run around in. This intelligent breed can have fun by doing nose work, playing hide-and-seek, or playing fetch. Most family homes can give these dogs the necessary exercise they need with high-intensity activities like biking, running, and hiking. Briard owners can also play brain games with their dogs to keep their minds active. You should also make time for problem solving, enrichment, and games, which are all good ways to keep your mind sharp. Training. Regarding training, a Briard is always ready to learn something new. Briards are smart enough to think for themselves and are used to making their own decisions, so you will have to work hard to get them to listen to you and what you say. When they're first being trained, these dogs might not always do what their owners ask, but once they get the hang of something, they're sure to be great at it. This is true in all situations, from dog sports to service jobs. Positive reinforcement with food, toys, and the chance to do naturally rewarding things like herding or moving things will work wonders. Pay special attention to getting them used to people outside the family and other animals as soon as possible. Since this breed has a long coat, you should also start grooming them early. Diet and nutrition. To meet your dog's nutritional needs, it's best to feed them foods that are high in protein and made for their age, weight, level of activity, and health. Talk to your vet as he can advise you correctly on how to feed your dog at different stages of its life. You should give your Briard good dog food at least twice a day. Because this large breed is prone to bloat, giving it several smaller meals daily instead of one big one is best. Keep an eye on his weight and change the number of calories it gets each day as needed. Minding the treats and rewarding snacks you give your dog will help with watching his weight. Health. Briards tend to live between 10 and 15 years as a healthy breed, but like most purebreds, they may have health problems passed down from their parents. Before getting a puppy, people who want one should do research on reputable breeders. Ensure that you check for illnesses like cancer, hip dysplasia, congenital stationary, night blindness, cataracts, corneal dystrophy, retinal folds, hypothyroidism, immune diseases, exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, and kidney disease. Breeders can give health clearances for their puppies, such as those from the Canine Eye Registry Foundation and the Orthopedic Foundation for Animals. Do well to talk to your breeder and your vet about any questions or worries you may have about your dog's health. This will help you make good decisions about your dog's health. Regular checkups and vaccine routines are also important. Are you a lover of high-energy breeds? Let us know in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the Join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.